As the Los Angeles Lakers prepare to unveil a statue honoring legendary coach Pat Riley before their showdown with the Boston Celtics, memories of one of the most intense chapters in franchise history have resurfaced. The ceremony's timing is fitting. Riley's legacy is forever intertwined with the peak of the Lakers-Celtics rivalry, and with one of its most humbling defeats that on May 27, 1985, in Game 1 of the NBA Finals at Boston Garden, Magic Johnson and the Lakers suffered a crushing 34-point loss, a game that would become known as the Memorial Day Massacre. For a team built on Showtime flair and dominance, it was a stunning embarrassment. Johnson later admitted it was one of the rare times he saw Riley truly lose his composure. Publicly, Riley struck a calm tone, telling reporters the defeat would mean little if the Lakers responded in Game 2. Behind closed doors, however, the mood was entirely different. When Riley entered the locker room, the fire came out. According to Johnson, the next day featured a grueling 4-hour film session. Riley started with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who had been outplayed by Boston's frontcourt, including Robert Parrish and Greg Kite. Kareem, limited to a quiet performance, faced the brunt of Riley's fury. If he went in on Kareem, Johnson recalled thinking, "What am I going to get next?" He didn't have to wait long. Riley tore into Johnson as well, pointing out how Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge had neutralized him. "There was no magic last night," Riley reportedly told him, making it clear that no superstar was exempt from accountability. But the criticism didn't stop with film study. The following practice delivered Riley's most memorable message. Frustrated with his players' complaints about Boston's physicality, he instructed the reserves to rough up the starters. No whistles, no fouls, no sympathy. The message was simple: stop whining and fight back. Johnson later admitted that brutal practice shifted the tone of the entire series. The response was immediate. The Lakers bounced back to win Game 2, 109-102. A 38-year-old Kareem exploded for 30 points, silencing critics and setting the tone. The Lakers went on to win the series 4-2, capturing the championship and rewriting the narrative of that infamous Game 1 blowout. For 9 seasons, Riley, always sharp in his tailored suits, embodied the swagger and discipline of the Showtime era. Even Jeannie Buss once shared how Riley preferred to be called Coach rather than Riles, a small example of how seriously he carried his role. "He was L.A.," Buss said, reflecting on his larger-than-life presence. Despite his commanding persona, Riley has never placed himself above the legends he coached. He often expresses gratitude for being associated with icons like Magic and Jerry West. Decades after leaving the franchise, he still speaks with humility about being part of something iconic and legendary. Riley's Lakers tenure delivered multiple championships and included a Coach of the Year award in the 1989-90 season. Yet when the time came, he stepped away rather than cling to past glory. Now, as a statue rises outside the arena, the story of the Memorial Day Massacre serves as a reminder of what defined Riley most: intensity, accountability, and the ability to turn humiliation into championship resolve.